They might have her. Mahito might have her. I seen that hand out there. He said, I got her. Is Kugisaki dead? Oh man, let's find. They already took out Nanami. That was my man's. Now, Nobara. To be honest, I wasn't a huge fan of it. I liked him, but I wasn't a huge fan of him. But I still don't want to see it go. Okay, you're going to be using. We got a backstory, I think, for you're going to be using it until the 6th grade. Are you sure? Talking about the book bag. She went and got a book bag. You're supposed to be using until the 6th grade. I don't get that. I mean, like if you, I'm trying to figure out like how long is it? They talking about 1 year, 2 years, what? Okay, that's what my mom said, but I wanted a light blue school backpack, a pastel colored one. I moved to this village at the same time I started elementary school. Started elementary. So she's saying that you're going to use that bag for 6 years? They must have been poor or something. I don't know. Okay, my parents were worried about the inconveniences of living in the country. Okay, so they used to live in the city then. But I was just sad that I had to say goodbye to my friends. Hey friends, I'm going to live somewhere with the poor people. You know what I mean? I hate having stuff. No, I'm joking. Let me stop. 19 students in the entire school. Not even enough for one class at a regular school. Everyone had either a red or black backpack. I like red and black, but most people don't seem to like light blue. Nobara, hey, Fumi, your backpack. On the other hand, let's trade. She said, let's trade. Okay, wanted my backpack, huh? Let's trade, huh? They trade backpacks. So I guess this girl plays a big role in how and what and who Nobara is today or something like that. I'm guessing. Let's trade. Okay, let's see. I'm guessing this is why did Nobara want this girl's backpack? Oh well. Anyway, she out there beating guys up or something. I mean, she trashed them for some guess because she thought it was funny or something. I don't know. I ended up getting my backpack back after school. You know, I really don't like school backpacks. She's kicking them around. She said, you know, I'm really a gangster. That's why my parents brought me out here because they got tired of me beating up kids at the other school. After that day, Nobara would stop by my house all the time and play Splash Brothers with my dad. That's kind of strange. Well, he played Splash Brothers, it's Smash Brothers with a dad. How come she ain't playing with the girl? Okay, Nobara didn't like the people in the village since this village is really small. It's harder to be a stranger here than to make friends. It's harder to be a stranger. Hi, she right. Okay, isn't that a good thing? I thought to myself. Several years later, an old lady from the neighborhood brought red bean rice to celebrate my womanhood. Okay, I guess she had got that thing, that monthly. That monthly came through at that point. Okay, at that moment, I think I understood what made Nobara feel so uncomfortable. I found a secret base. Nobara would say something mature, but would then suddenly say stuff like this. I'm going to live there starting today. Okay, can we get to the interesting stuff? I mean, we got the build up. What's going on? Looking back now, I realized that someone influenced the way she spoke. Like maybe her mom. Okay, This is a big house. Somebody got a big house, a nice little garage, everything. Garage, as they say in the UK, a garage. I mean, this thing is freaking huge. Okay. What Nobara called the secret base was actually someone's house. You really came. Welcome. It must have been cold on your way over. She probably a sorcerer. Saori was a girl who moved to the village after I did. And she brought a whole lot of money too. She never failed to welcome our unexpected visits with a smile on her face. Now that I think about it, she was always at home. She must have made money in the stock market or something like that, because otherwise she would go to work. Nobara changed after meeting Saori. How true? Is that so? You sound like the TV personality Matsuko. The way she spoke became softer. Fumi, can I practice braiding your hair again? And how do I put it again? She became more refined. The girl turned into a girl. Basically, Nobara, she was a boy, and she turned into a girl later on. Saori and I were both outsiders, but the difference between us couldn't be greater. She had bread. But then things started to change at Saori's house. For example, the place was vandalized with graffiti and trash. I thought that was snow. No, this is snow. They vandalized with graffiti and trash. Snow was intentionally piled up in front. The beautiful house was left a shadow of its former self. I think they was hating on her. They ain't getting no money, so they start hating. They like, oh man, she got that big house. Let me go ahead and trash it because we all living in huts. You know what I mean? So they start hating on her. To be honest though, I can understand why people hate on somebody with a big house like that. Come on, man. You flossing in front of us, man. You flossing in front of us. And she ain't even from the floors. But not only that, one thing though, this house is not, it's not like a mansion or anything. So, you know what I mean? It's not like a mansion. So they shouldn't be hating that hard. They must really have, their houses must be one room or something like that for them to hate that hard on somebody with a decent size. It's not really that. It's a big house, but it's not like a mega McMansion. It ain't nothing like that. Okay, what? Nobara called the I already read that part. Soon after those incidents, Saori moved out of the village. She said, I'm done with this. So she moved back to Bel Air. She moved with her auntie and uncle in Bel Air. She whistled for a cab. Anyway, Nobara and I went there to say goodbye, but I can hardly remember who said what or even what the weather was like. All I remember is Nobara's messy crying face. A messy crying face. Oh, she dyed her hair. She dyed her hair. Oh, that's why. She wanted to look like that girl. She was trying, she she wanted to be the real Slim Shady, but she couldn't, so she dyed her hair. Darren, you are the awesome man. Did I ever tell you that? Finally get to support you, bro, but you gotta keep doing them live streams on Friday back. Like live streams on Friday back. LOL, keep up the good work. I'm trying. I really am trying. I'm doing a whole lot though. Okay, let me see. Yeah, so she transformed herself into that lady. She worshiped that girl. So she does cry. She does cry. I didn't think she cried at all. I think I was so surprised by the fact that I wasn't able to remember much else. June of this year, Nobara transferred to a high school in Tokyo. Apparently, she had to start school late because her grandma resisted her decision. All right, I won't ever be coming back here. Fumi, make sure you find a way out too. Ah, she said, I'm sick of this little town. Ain't nothing in here. I like the city. I'm a city broad. She said, I'm a city slicker. She's slicker than the people in the city, so that's why she's a city slicker. So she don't want to be in that small town. And she's really going to give up everything, like her friends, everybody. Well, she probably only had Fumi as a friend. But she's going to give that up like, yo, I'm not coming back, so maybe you need to come out to Tokyo. I think she's going out to Tokyo to meet up with Tokyo's Revenge. You know what I mean? She about to get in the studio and make a song with him. So she's not going to cry for me, huh? Yo, Fumi is mad. She's like, yo, when your girl left, she was crying like a girl. She was crying like a. She was crying so hard, but now she's getting ready to leave her, and she's leaving her with a smile on her face. She's like, yo, you cared more about that old lady than you did me. I could barely speak because of the guilt I felt for thinking something so selfish. After that day, we never spoke about Saori again. Fumi, next time we see each other, let's make sure all three of us are there. She wanted to meet up with the old lady. She did make a little face, so now the girl looks like she probably realized, okay, Nobara did care about her. Let's see. Okay, now here we go with Saori. She's at work. She finally went to work. It's time to go to work. She finally at work. She's doing some type of paper pushing. Saori, how about taking a break? No, can do. Proofs are due today. Well, I guess it's yesterday now. Okay, it's still today until morning. All right. She's talking crazy. She did an overnighter. Things sound dangerous in Shibuya. Maybe it's a terrorist attack. All right. A pimple, and it's the unpoppable kind. Not that I would pop it anyway. They noticed that there's a difference between pimples. Yeah, it's something like pimples where it's like real thick and hard, and you pop it, you're just gonna be bleeding. That's it. Like it's still gonna be there. Then you got some pimples. It's just like fluid. You pop it, it goes flat. You'll just have like a little hole there. Okay, senpai, do you want to get married? Why are you asking? It's just that I thought things would be different for me. I thought I was gonna have the real Japanese experience, white picket fence. Which I don't know if that's the Japanese experience. What do they have out there? I moved to the boonies when I was a second year in junior high. Because of your family's work? No, my mom is into organic stuff and spirituality. Okay, so your mom's got a good imagination. She's quite the personality to say the least. Gotcha. I met two girls there, about 7 years younger than me. The one called Nobara really took to me. She was playing the kidnapper. So Nobara really had Stockholm syndrome. She basically got kidnapped by this girl and fell in love with her. I'm an only child, so to me, she was just too cute. I'll admit it, I might have put on a bit of an act trying to impress them. Darren the Awesome. Did I ever tell you that you're awesome? The greatest person to ever live. Me, you my man, pots and pans, so here's more. Plus where Uber Hikari at and Anime Rick. Bring them out in about back. If I bring out and about back, it'll be on a different channel. You know what I mean? I think it might fit on a reaction channel. I don't see a problem with it being on a reaction channel. I might bring them back. Oh man. Let me see. I'll admit it, I might have put on a bit of an act trying to impress them. I even made black tea for them. The greatest drink in Japan. For first graders. That's cute. But I didn't exchange contact information. I guess I was afraid of slowly losing contact with them. She wouldn't exchange contact information because she was afraid of slowly losing contact with them. Oh, I think what she's saying is that when she moved, they would contact each other first, and then they'll stop the calls to stop coming. So she said, before they cut me off, I'm gonna cut them off. Basically, she was one of those type of people. Before you break my heart, I'm gonna break yours. You should have seen the tears when we said goodbye. It's just, I bet they'd be disappointed seeing what a boring person I am now. I hope Nobara's doing well. I wonder what she's up to these days. She's probably out there killing curses. You know what I'm saying? She might be a exorcist. I think she's probably doing some sorcery. I doubt that's what she thought. You know what I mean? Everyone she probably highly doubted that Nobara be in the streets risking her lives and shootouts and stuff like that. And currently she might be dead right now as I speak. Everyone in that village is crazy. Of course, that's not true. But crazy people tend to be loud. So it seems as if they're everywhere. They easily step on other people's lives. I'm thinking Nobara might have hit Mahito with that ability she got where you share the pain. You know what I mean? So what happens to you, what happens to her happens to you. So I'm thinking she's gonna hit him with that. And if he transfigures her, he gets it too. He's like, oh my God, I'm getting transfigured. Then he's gonna go right back. He's like, oh my God, I feel it. You know what I'm saying? And then take her back. All right. Now she's showing all her new friends that she met. Satoru, Yuji, Megumi, what I'm talking about, Maki, Panda, and I think this dude named Shoto or something like that. I forgot what his name is. Or so wait, hold on. Crazy people tend to be loud, so it seems as if they're everywhere. They easily step on other people's lives, or so I thought. Meaning that these people that she met was crazy, but they not stepping on her life. They made her life better. Okay, Fumi, she gave up on Fumi. She a punk. Sorry, Fumi. Looks like I can't keep our promise. I hate you now. I have new friends, so I really don't want to see you anymore. See you. Okay. Oh, no. She said, looks like, sorry, Fumi. Looks like I can't keep our promise. I'm thinking this is the future. I mean, the present. And she's thinking that she's dead. That's what I think is going on. She's dead. So that's what she's not going to be able to meet up with Fumi later. Okay, Itadori. Tell everyone it wasn't so bad. Yo, her eyeball flew. Yo! They really did Nobara like that? Yo, this Mahito dude, man. Nanami, Nobara. Oh, man. Jugo got Maki, and they knocking everybody off. Who is safe? Is it anybody safe? Her head got blown up right in front of him. Right in front of the guts from it is on him. Oh, man. He's just watching this girl just die right in front of him. She can die in his arms tonight. Must have been something she said. Oh, man. Just died in his arms tonight. I ain't gonna lie. This whole flashback really didn't get me. I got some of it. I think they could have got all of this flashback done in much less than one chapter. But they wanted to stretch out a chapter and end off on the cliffhanger. That's what it was. I mean, not a cliffhanger, end off on a bang. That's what I think it was. They could have done all this in like a couple pages, man. But at least we got to see what Nobara used to be like and why she turned into the person she is. So we got that. But this chapter, like the first part of it, wasn't really doing it for me. Her backstory ain't like Megumi, where he got somebody in a coma, nothing like that. She just wanted to see her old friends. That's all. That was her backstory. She moved somewhere, got, made some really good friends, but it was only 2 of them, but really good friends. And she wanted to meet up with them again. That's it. But she getting knocked off right now. Wow. It feels like right now, who can't they just kill? Like usually in mangas and animes and stuff like that, they don't knock off main characters like this. Nanami Nobara, I understand they secondary to Yuji, but these are some pretty prominent characters. Not just them two. Mekamaru. Mekamaru was tertiary though. He wasn't as big of a deal, but these two, oh my god. That's why I love Jujutsu Kaisen. I love the fact that they take away everything I love. He said, I love the fact they just kill everybody off that I love. But anyway, go ahead, leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broke, and you got the power to change that. Check the links in the description box. Peace. You see that? Right here. Hold on. Right there. I know y'all saw that. That was a piece of spit, flew out, hit the camera, then it's sitting right there. You probably see like it. At first it was just like clean right here, and now you see it's like a little blurry. A piece of spit flew out of my mouth and hit the camera. All right, see y'all in another video later on. Peace.